Hello everyone! As you can see, I'm in the game! Oh yeah! I just wanted to make this video and do a little sort of gameplay showcase for you guys to just build up a little more hype and excitement for the game. And yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna show any story related stuff. This area is, this area is within the first 10 hours of the game, so it's very early. And as you can see, the quest, the active main quest is deal with bicycle thieves, so absolutely zero context as to where we are or what's even going on in the main story. But yeah, as you can see, I only have 3 party members with me because we're still early. Van, Agnes, and Fairy. I have Fairy in her DLC priestess outfit because I really like how it looks on her. Anyway, let's get started. Some enemies over here and a chest. Yep. As you can see, it is more action focused. You can just completely choose to go full on action. There are some enemies that you really just want to... I'll see if I can find one, but there are enemies that they have a lot of health. Oh, I'm misclicking. It's been a while since I've played the game. Come on, Van, open the chest. There we go, EP2. Nice. Yeah, there's some enemies that you can't really just brute force them. But with the way this game is structured, if I really wanted to, you can really just run around all the enemies. You don't even have to fight them. Even in like tight hallways or corridors, you can just run around the enemies. It's very easy to do that. Let's see if I can stun him. And activate turn-based mode. The cool thing about the turn-based gameplay in this game is, watch this. Yep, you can move around the field and it doesn't cost a turn.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
I think it's such a small addition to the game, but it makes it so much more fun. And for the various moves, you even have positioning bonuses. Like, look, you see, for this one, there's a side bonus, and it goes away if you go too far from the side. And let's see if I can get Agnes in here. Depending on how you position, you can even get bonuses from your party members. There's no, this is the new link system. Everyone can just kind of link with each other, depending on who they're next to. You don't have to specifically choose one character and swap between them. And yeah, Van is he's kind of a mix between Reen and Lloyd in terms of battle prowess. I'll show some more of that off later. Where Agnes is more of the Ellie/Tio. Yep, and the characters can do... Okay, Van, level up. The characters can do little support attacks. They can offer buffs in battle if you're getting attacked by other enemies. And yeah, I'm sure you noticed no more post-battle convos between the party members. They, for some reason, got rid of them. And that's, honestly, that really sucks. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but... yeah, that little bar, you can boost yourself to increase your damage. It's how you activate, as you can see, Van's aura got bigger. It's how you activate S-crafts. It gives you a whole slew of bonuses. Yeah, the areas themselves are fairly big. There's enemies all over the place, so you can grind to your heart's content. You can still smack things to get little extra bits of loot.
Just another day for free stuff.
Unfortunately, no treasure chest messages, which, man, when even East has chest messages, it makes these games seem really bad in comparison. Chest? Guys, look, we found chest messages in this game.
Bruh.
Oh, and they said they couldn't add chest messages in Cold Steel. They should have just added it. They should have just had an NPC named Chest, and everything would have been fixed. Anyway, jokes aside, let's take a look at the menu here and our new Orbments. These are called Xiphas, and they are the 6th generation battle Orbments, developed by, well, you'll find out. And they utilize something called shards, which is what you saw when the battle started. They do away with the traditional line system, and they go for more of attack, defense, arts, and then an extra line. And each line is tailored to each character, whereas you can see Van is mainly time and earth, where Agnes is space and water, and Fairy is fire. I don't have Fairy fully kitted out, which, sure. EP2. Does she even have any water arts equipped? Let's just go critical 2. Okay, Judith, calm down. Yeah, and you have your little, those are called hollow cores, which are little AI characters that sort of speak to you. And yeah, that's these are the Judith and Ren are little DLC items that you can buy.
But wait! There's more!
And over here on this tab, you can see they completely changed how getting arts functions. They now have these things called arts drivers, which can be swapped out at any time, and they have various different moves preset in them. Van starts out with Storm, which is wind and time focused. But, as you can see at the bottom, there are custom slots that you can unlock and sort of customize however you want, which eventually the more advanced arts drivers do get 4 slots, so there is quite a lot of customization still. And I kind of really like this system. It just feels a bit more focused, while also giving you a bit of freedom to sort of choose how you want your characters to be. Like, you could have everybody with, say, a healing move, or I can't change them right now. But theoretically, these don't stick to just one character. You could put, let's say, Stonecrack on everybody, or Tyr on everybody. And the thing that I really like about this game, you can get more of a detailed look at the line system on the left side there, but they kind of take the system from Sky and Cold Steel and mix it together and create this totally unique quartz system that still feels familiar, but is at the same time a new iteration that feels like it just keeps advancing along with the technology of the series. And yeah, you can see I have 2 fire points, so I have Flare Impact as a weapon skill, which adds a chance of dealing fire damage. I have 2 Earth in the shield category, so that gives Van a 10% chance to reduce damage to an ally. He has 2 Time in the Arts category, so he has a chance of dealing extra time damage with his arts. And of course Hawkeye returns, which shows enemies on the map. There's all kinds of arts and combinations and fancy skills and stuff that you can unlock later that really just make combat incredibly satisfying. Yeah, and there's the shard system deploying again. So the thing about the gameplay of Kuro no Kiseki that I really prefer, it might be my favorite gameplay system in the series. Just based off of how fast everything feels. Everything feels smooth. Everything feels quick. To the point where I very rarely even used high-speed mode. Oh, and Fairy died. Oh well, hey, at least we get to hear the critical music. Reviving Balm for a little bit. Yeah, that move is definitely better than just your typical standard heal. Oh yeah, let's show off Van's coin bullet move. That's so cool, man. But essentially what that activated was, let's just leave him alive so we can show him off. Now they'll have a higher chance of targeting Van. It doesn't always work, there we go. But Van really fits the fixer role perfectly. Because he is kind of a jack of all trades. In the sense that you can really set Van up to be anything. You want to set him up as an arts user? You can go ahead and do that. You want to set him up as an evasion tank? You can do that. It's just really fun. Oh right, she doesn't have any... Hey, yeah, and it got stunned. So yeah, they took the break system away from the Cold Steel games, which was kind of, in itself, broken.
Stop it. Get some help.
And they replaced it with a stun system, which just leaves enemies vulnerable for one turn. And there's the cover shield activating. But as you can see, maybe not necessarily in the early game, but once you get to the mid-game, and you really start getting the hang of the gameplay, and yeah, the characters do make little remarks to each other occasionally after battles, but it's not like the previous games. But yeah, it might not seem like it at first, but once you really get going, just, yeah, like I said, especially towards the middle, and you start building up all kinds of your skills and combos, things really start getting crazy fast. I don't really have that great of arts right now. Oh wow, he oops. Van, you deathblowed the enemies. You weren't supposed to do that. Grab his attention. Protect the women and kids. Let's see, yeah, people need some healing. Agnes is kind of cracked. She, especially later, she gets an ability later that just makes her nuts. Oh, I haven't showed this one off yet. Overkill. You guys want to see some S-crafts? Let's do it on... this one. Yep, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'm sure you guys are looking at Van as like, why is he punching? You'll find out. And yeah, as you can see, using the boost gauge and using S-Craps in battles temporarily raises the amount that you can use for that fight. Yeah, and you can change party members. They all act slightly differently. As you can see, she obviously uses an orbital staff, so she's more of a ranged character. Nobody really needs healing right now, so I think I'll use fairies first. Can I activate fairies from the back here? Yes, I can. And as you can tell, even the S-Crafts themselves are a lot quicker. And yeah, Fairy is a Jaeger, if you couldn't already tell. She's definitely the fee of this game. But I don't really have Fairy built that well right now, so she doesn't really do a ton of damage. And I'll show off I'll show off her S-Craft right now. Yeah, she's definitely the Ellie of the game, in more ways than one. Oh right, and yeah, there's the alignment feature. There's different sort of achievements that you can work towards, which give you different rewards for completing them. This is a really cool system. But okay, let me just briefly talk about the alignment system. Yeah, as you can see on the bottom left there, it shows an alignment meter. There will be quests and various dialogue options that, depending on the way you go about solving them, will give you either points towards Law, Gray, or Chaos. They don't have any effect on like a secret ending or anything. It's just there's a certain point in the story later towards the end game, which is pretty cool, but you can only access certain areas depending on your alignment, and you can probably figure that out once you get into the game yourself, but I'm not gonna spoil it. If you are curious about seeing the Chaos route, you definitely have to pick the Chaos options every time they come up. I didn't use a guide my first time through, and so I just picked Chaos and Gray. When I got to that point in the game, I was able to choose either side, so they do give you enough points. But yeah, definitely pick one and stick to it. So like if you're gonna pick Law or Chaos, just stick to those. Basically what I'm saying is choose Law or Chaos and stick to that, and every now and then you can pick Gray, and you'll pretty much have enough points to go through that section a couple times and see all the various different scenes. Chaos, I feel, is definitely the most lore important in terms of some things that are said. Let me just do one last check. Show off the equipment screen. And yeah, there's various costumes and stuff. This is Fairy's normal attire. Well, I think that's everything I wanted to showcase today. Hopefully I did a decent enough job. I know it's kind of hard trying to focus on describing things and talking about things while also attempting to play the game. But yeah, if there's anything else that you guys are curious on or things you didn't understand, feel free to leave a comment and I can definitely go more in depth down below. And anyway, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you like my content and you want to see more from yours truly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
All right, what's next?